Alright, and welcome to Advanced Tactics Gold. I'm Grey Hunter, and let's do this. So, don't know what this is. This is a hex-based war game, as you may expect from me. But the interesting one this is pretty much everything can be randomized. So, if we go into a new dawn, I prefer this because it's got a few extra rules. We'll have a large world with 7 players. Have a normal world for this with full range of climate. Map loop means is an actual globe rather than just being like a board game map. Shroud means there's some sort of fog of war. That would put everyone against you. In extra settings, got normal continent, normal humidity, normal geology. Let's see natural coastlines. I actually tried that one. Or maybe then you hit the wrong button of course and come out again. Let's try that again. Large, 7, normal, map loop, shroud, full range of climate, and natural coastlines. Right, so what this will do now is make us a nice little random world. It will be pretty random, but you know, we'll find out. Alright, so we need 70%, 50 victory points, 80% of total to win. 66% of the map is land, 35 towns, excluding the starting cities. 2, the road 26, blah blah blah. Shadow of Darkness, creator cannot see the map in advance. Makes life fun. Fog of War on, and that looks okay. Right, I don't want to be the Eastern Empire. That's Japanese. I don't like their special unit. So every country's got their own special unit. I'm gonna go with London State, I think, as mine. So, yeah, the Japanese special unit is Kamikaze, which is, you know, pretty random. Alright, Flunk, and we're in. It's just running everyone's turn. Apparently I'm last in the list. Right, I have 9 victory if not needed. I have nothing produced, which is fine. And the Republic is immediately declared war on Nippon. I build up some fuel reserves, so I have some neighbours. So that's the world. This is the glorious London State. And in here we have all our units. So the great thing about this is its customization. So I can make a new unit. I can get the supply layer. Guess what? Most everyone's got food supplies. I can strategic transfer, give it a unit HQ. I don't think I have 1 HQ. So everyone's coming out of this. Quite a bit to unpack here. Action points is how much a unit can move. Readiness is how well fight. Experience is experience. Morale, entrenchment, all pretty good. Replacement, that's how much it will loss. You can change that. So if I want to recruit to it, I'll say 25. If I don't want to recruit, I'll put it 100. This one's a mobile because this is Supreme HQ. Click on one of the smaller units. There's a transfer in button. So yes, from London Garrison there. So if I click him, I can transfer to him, so I can add in a bunch more rifles, which could be useful. Right, we won't worry about that for now. Actually, for now, we'll transfer in about another 10 rifles. Actually, it's the other way around I want. So, let's go back. Click you. Transfer to him. Let's see, it's a bit quicker. So, let's just do 30 rifles to you. Rifle to you, and 30 rifle to you. Now, you see this number has gone up. This number is their combat power, which, as you can guess, bigger is better. So I can also transfer some rifles out to some of these other units. I have quite a few troops at the moment. So it's going to take a while to get everyone up, so I might just leave this now and then just think about moving troops out to the flank. So that is movement unit, and then I can just throw people into the towns and we'll start getting information. This is Basra Kingdom, which is the Arabic. So everyone's got, I've got kind of the British like set. I have the Confederate flag for some reason, but this is kind of like the standard Western European thing. There's like French, German, Arabic, Japanese, and a few others I can't remember. So what I'm just doing here is just putting some units out into, like, so I might actually do a strategic transfer here, using my rail cap to move him down to there. That weakens him, but that's only because he's and I'll move you down to here. I won't use my rail for much else. You guys can walk. I'll just move you down here. I should probably put someone else up border. Yeah, I should have a few turns before war. I've actually ended up with quite a large nation, so I could have probably crammed a few more guys in. Alright, I will do a strategic transfer of you up to here. So these are my resources. They produce like raw, oil and political points. That's literally all you have resource wise. Tends to be okay. The annoying thing is none of my rail lines run to my resources, which is very, very annoying. I'll have to do a strategic transfer as far down as I can get you. And you can just walk across. So my land's mostly nice farmland. I've got some hills and mountains in the west. Alright, you guys. See, at this point I've run out of rail caps, so I'm just going to march these guys down. At the moment I'm looking at, I've got quite a large border with Basra here. This is the Dragon Empire, it says down here. That's the old Imperium, that's more the Dragon Empire, so the Dragon Empire must loop around something here. So yeah, I have a quite very large border with the Dragon Empire. So you can go at the garrison there. We've got Brighton, Lincoln, Chelmsford, Glasgow and London. I lied, there is a strategic transfer to my resources. I missed my oil supplies in the middle of the country. Alright, this top of the map. So yeah, not bad. Now we go to the probably the most important part of the game, which is production, which I have to click on a city to get to. So every home city has a production tab. So here, London is producing 60 rifles, 6 trains, 12 political points and a bunch of supply. I'm going to change this rifle to staff because at the moment I have a very poor there we go. I have no HQ units, so I'm going to need several HQ units. So having 60 staff a turn is pretty cool. Glasgow is producing rifles and an empty production slot, which I'm going to have them produce some artillery. I'll have to take some production off of these, and we'll produce 8 artillery a turn. I up that to 0.8 of artillery, so not 8. Brighton is producing more rifles. So, rifles, let's see, is there a way to actually get to the infantry stats from here? Decision room, there we go. I've been on a little while since I played this. So, infantry. No research. I think infantry don't appear on here. So, the SMG is better at close quarters. Your standard infantryman is good at open. Mostly open. I don't see much need for the SMGs. I've got ability to build some light tanks, which would be very useful. So I might, in Brighton, go to the production tab, tell them to build standard light tanks, and then strip back the political points. So I'm producing a light tank a turn. Yes, excellent. And then I'll switch this one over to machine guns, and then we produce 9 machine guns a turn. Here we've got artillery, we've got tanks, supply is going up. So supply is tracked in the actual HQ. So this guy's got, we can see it. Here we go, supply stock of 2,500. It will go to him, then we go to the smaller HQ units, blah blah blah. So I'm actually going to need to get some trucks going to help with. So trucks will take fuel, but trains have got really good like transit, but have to use a rail line. After that, it then goes to trucks. Then it goes to horses. Horses don't use fuel, but transfer a lot shorter distances. Trucks better, but will need some fuel. Right, again, I'm relatively oil rich at the moment, so I'm going to select trucks and produce 3 trucks a turn. Isn't much, I might drop that down to get 4. So London's producing 60 staff and 6 trains. I'll be able to take the trains off after a few turns. I just want to build a stockpile. Northampton. Some ships would probably be useful. Let's build a destroyer. Here. I'll take that down to 1.2 a turn. And we'll need some fighters, I think. Just that, so it's 1-2 a turn. Looking good. Lincoln. We've got rifles being produced here, got extra slot. Mortars is the other key. Mortars and machine guns are the next key things. So if I do this 50-50 on that. Yes, there we go. Right, so let's go back to our little decision room. The way combat works is it goes through saying, so machine guns give you good defense against infantry. Mortars give you offense against infantry, so you want some of them to back up your infantry. But they won't do everything on their own. I can of course upgrade these. As you can see, there's quite a lot of different things you can get. I can get access to the Katyushas, which are one-shot rockets. So apparently I'm running off the Russian things, torpedo bombers, and a lot of this depends on how your war kind of, this is not available, this is how kind of what I can get. So I can go rifle SMG 2, would cost me 98 points, I'm generating 32 each turn. They're expensive, but they get better diversion against tanks and hit points, so a lot of your research is basically down to what your opponents are doing. So I also realised there's something else I need to be doing now that may actually take over this rifle. I need engineers, because I need to get these things upgraded. So let's drop political points here. So these guys, these produce raw materials, but if I go to here, if I have 80 engineering points and 40 political points, I can upgrade my raw material production. At the moment I'm only going up 60 and 750, so I need to get 80 engineering points here. These guys have got 20, so I need, what's that, 40 engineers. So what I'm going to do here, and of course I need 40 engineers in each of these areas, so I'm going to need to produce quite a few engineers to begin with, just to bump up my kind of my resources, because that's very important. What I might do is combine some of these engineered units. Of course, engineered units have got a lot of other things they can build, which I think is all greyed out. It's fine. But yeah, they can build like fortifications and stuff like that. My setup here is going to be interesting, as I have got no natural choke points. So yeah, I'm going to really have to go on the offensive, because I've got a lot of borders, no good defensive terrain. This is a very fertile country, which probably means I'm going to be a target for the AI, which ain't great. Alright, so the last thing to do is come out of this and hit end turn. So first few turns are going to be quite weird. I've kind of spent a lot of time just talking over various systems. I haven't gone into that much depth, but what is great with this is the randomness. And we've got some AI stuff kicking in. Got the Dragon Kingdom and the Basilisk moving some troops up. Alright, so we produced a tank destroyer somewhere. I must have hit the wrong thing. Oh no, land tank and destroyer. Dyslexia made me run two at a time. So now we've gained 2,000 supply, 29 political points, 24 riflemen, 16 engineers, blah 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 blah, and 6 trains. And the Old Imperium is under attack by the Eastern Empire. Just as well with London, so neither of our opponents have done anything. So what I'll do now is I'll end the video here, and then next time I'll set up a few new units, transfer some stuff out, and continue to set up. But it is looking like my war is going to be with Basra, because they're moving a load of troops to their border as well. So, right, hope you enjoyed that. If you have, please like, please subscribe, and please come back for the next one. Thanks, see you next time.